So look, this is Centrum, right?
Yep.
Let's see what's
Warsaw.
going on.
Literally.
Not much, I can already tell.
Yeah.
We've got our masks on because now we're in the center. And whether you believe masks work or not, you wear one out of politeness to other people.
Exactly.
Because you want to show, you don't want to scare people who are already frightened.
You're frightening enough already.
Thanks. And in fact, it may work a bit.
It may work,
You know.
yeah.
It may work a bit, we don't know. But anyway, look, this is the main thoroughfare. I used to say that you could walk down this street on a Saturday during the summer or on Nowy Świat,
Yep.
and you would see 10 women you'd marry if they'd have you, because there were so many beautiful women.
Exactly.
And now there's no one here, and anyone who is here has got a mask. You know, it's funny. The French used to complain about Muslims wearing masks, and now everybody has to wear a mask by law. I don't think you should do that anyway. I think that you should respect people's religion, but just don't let them take over your country. But that's fair, right?
I agree.
But I was in the bank the other day, and they said, and I forgot, you know, to do, sorry, I'm standing too close. I forgot to do the right thing, and you know, and they said, I'm sorry, sir, if you don't put a mask on, you can't come in the bank.
Which is a bit of a change from how it used to be.
Yeah, because I used to regularly go into the bank wearing a mask, and they would get upset before COVID. I used to
Exactly.
just naturally, I think I'll go to the bank. I used to wear a Ronald Reagan mask because he was a friendly guy, and I thought they'd like that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, they used to get upset. They said, take your mask off. Now they say to me,
Put your mask on.
put your mask on, and you know, how do you think the Phantom of the Opera would feel?
Well, he's got a lot of competition now.
He'd be at home now, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He'd be right at home.
Giving up, yes.
And what a shame about Halloween,
Yeah. Well, of course, for me, it's an
because you're supposed to wear a mask, but then everybody's already wearing a mask, but you still can't have a party.
You can't have a party, can't get together. No, exactly.
You know, poor Halloween.
Exactly.
There are people who wait all October for Halloween with their scary get-up. They plan everything.
Yeah.
No Halloween. Some of those people are scary without the get-up.
Indeed.
Anyway, so here we are, and there's a big bus right behind us. They're probably going to stay here for hours.
Yes.
The Stalco seems to be taking people to the suburbs or escaping somewhere. At any rate, let's take a break.
Okay.
We'll come back and let's talk about how darn difficult it is to travel now. Let's come back after the break with that, okay? We'll see you in a minute. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We moved. The bus is still down the street, just over there. There's another one over there. This is where a lot of buses stop to take people to the suburbs. At any rate, behind us you will see the palace and that building we were talking about in the previous episode. That building, just here to the left with the cranes on top, is what? It's going to be the tallest building. We said that before.
Yeah, in Europe, yes.
In Europe, apart from Moscow.
Apart from Moscow,
which has a few
probably.
taller, yeah. Of course.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, it's a big country.
Big buildings, big country.
Big, that's what they say. Big shoes. At any rate, traveling is darned hard. That's the thing.
It is.
Even being, I mean, my goodness, there is no one walking here.
No,
This is normally
this would be very busy.
full of people, and there are just, you know, I can see 20 people.
And the big shops are all closed.
If I look both directions, I can see about 20 people. The whole line of my sight. And that's a Friday afternoon. Normally people would be shopping and at least getting transport
Exactly.
here to go home, etc. Because
Very
it's getting
quiet.
later in the afternoon. Yep. What time is it? Just after 3.
Three. Just as they would normally be bustling.
Yeah, people would be starting on a Friday to go and head home. The tram is still open to us, but even look at the tram. There's no one on it.
No.
This is coming up to the beginning of the when the trams get crowded. No one on it to speak of, and this is what we're up against. This is what we're up against. Is, well, almost a complete shutdown. All the shops that would normally be open are closed on this main shopping street. They're all closed.
Very,
Yeah.
very sad, because these are businesses, these are families' livelihoods.
Yeah. It's extraordinary, isn't it? Well, and they're advertising Black Week, but it's not going to happen. It is a Black
But
Week.
it is very Black Week.
It's a very Black Week, and that's ironic because all the shops are closed when they're supposed to be having the end of November sales.
Exactly.
Or coming up to the end of November sale. So, you know, what do? We survive. We continue and we fight. And we
I
survive.
still am of the opinion that we're surviving against a completely artificial problem in the sense of the lockdown and everything that's envisaged. The disease is real, but our response is completely irrational.
So but we have met the enemy, and it is us.
The enemy is our inability to behave rationally, yes. Or the inability of those who make the decisions to make decisions on a rational basis.
Well, I just think there are too many conflicting opinions, and there's too little knowledge. And as we've said before, actually, I want to change the subject a
Of
little
course,
bit
yeah.
because we talked about
But,
that.
yeah, we let-
And everybody has their opinion. And that's like, you know, we should invite a few people and do a debate show. But I was reading that one of the safest places to be now is on a plane. This was a former CIA agent called Baker, who was on the Rogan show, the Joe Rogan podcast, the biggest podcast in the world, of course. And they were talking, Mike Baker, and they were talking, very interesting guy. He says being on a plane is the safest place because they filter everything. It's not the case in the metro or on a tram or a bus. Buses, I think, are not a good
Well,
idea.
you've been on a plane I've not been on a plane
I've
for a
been
year.
on a plane. I was on a plane in the summer, but it was the summer. The plane was not even half full both ways to the United States. We talked about this,
Yeah.
and we talked extensively about it.
That's right.
But I suppose no harm mentioning it again. And thinking about a trip to the States again, we'll see if I'm able to.
I know. And this
But
is-
apparently, this CIA guy, ex-CIA guy, Baker, he's been out of the CIA 20 years. He's a filmmaker like us. Which just shows you can do different things in life, right?
Of course.
And you can have several different. There was a famous senator in America who used to appear in movies.
Yes.
Republican, I forget his name now.
Yeah, did he also become president at one
Yeah, he was
point?
from Tennessee. He was a very interesting guy. He was a very good actor, actually. They would give him parts that suited him. At any rate, apparently plane travel is a good thing.
Okay.
I don't think that being cooped up on a tram for a long journey or on a bus for a long journey is a good idea.
Maybe not.
But airplanes have this circulation system, which is special. I don't know the technical reason why, but it gets rid of the bacteria, the germs. At any rate, we shall see. You want to go to England?
I'd like to go to England at Christmas, but I don't know whether I'll be able to.
Okay, well, let's come back in the next episode.
Okay.
We'll talk some more about this. Let's move to another location and just see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing happening.
No. Main
Nothing.
thoroughfare.
Nothing. Nothing's going on. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching and hang in there. I'm Will Richardson. This is Poland Daily Travel. And with me is my friend Nick.